Love is just love. If you're expecting something for doing something for somebody, that's not love. That's an arrangement. It's a transactional relationship. Transactional relationship and a loving relationship are two different things. A transactional relationship means when I give you something, I expect something. That's what a transactional relationship is. We might be living in the same house. I don't care. This is transactional. Even though you go to work and help pay half of the bills, pay me to watch your kids. Because I'm watching your kids. I can't watch your kids for free. Just because you're my girlfriend don't mean nothing. That's a transactional relationship. In loving relationships, you don't keep score. In a loving relationship, you don't keep track of who did what last and who contributed more here and who gave less there. That's a transaction. That's not a loving relationship. Because if you love somebody, you don't care if you've been feeding them for a whole month. You're just glad they ate. Some of y'all gonna learn something today. Most of us, it's about attraction first. So when you see a woman, the first thing you say, she has a beautiful brain. Wow. I don't think so. But that might not, because you can see somebody who you might be sexually attracted to, and then in 5 days after being with her, realize, I don't even like you as a person. I don't even agree with you as a person. I should have never even put my hands on. Boy, if you ain't never, ever been in a situation where you regret it, I should have left you at hello. We've always been taught to cherish friendship. You be loyal to your friends. You don't talk about your friend. You take up for your friend. You protect your friend. You there for your friend. You let your friend lean on you. Come on, man. When we was in elementary, we hang tough with some friends. Now we starting to learn about girls. But see, that music was putting in them, programming these kids to put their friends over the relationship instead of saying your friend need to be your relationship. Your girl should be your best friend and not just somebody you get your rocks off with. Come on, man. You keep sleeping with this person, sleeping with that person, sleeping with this person. You collecting bodies. You sharing yourself with people. And if you value yourself, you ain't going to share yourself with just anybody. If you outside the strip club, no condom, having sex with a woman of the night, you do not love yourself. Because it takes one blood test. If you want to feel your heart fall into your shoes. It takes one blood test to wake you up. Your last or current relationship, did you start out as friends before becoming romantically involved? Sometimes being friends first can help build a good foundation or a foundation of trust, communication, and companionship. It's fine if you didn't start out as friends, but it's cool if you and somebody meet and it's on the attraction level, as long as you start becoming friends now. Just because you met someone and you were attracted by the way they look does not mean that you and that person can't become friends. But if you stick on a sexual level and it stays on a sexual level and y'all never become friends, all y'all gonna have is a sexual relationship. And a sexual relationship doesn't hold under pressure. Oh, they don't hold under pressure ever. If it's just sex, that's flimsy, bruh. Y'all don't have no foundation. There's no trust. There's no love. There's no respect. There's no honor. There's no friendship. So if you start off as friends, oftentimes your relationship is more intimate when you're friends. Because look at it like this. And it took me a long time to learn this, but I learned it. Sex is fun, right? Sex is good. One night stands are cool. They got their place. You know what I mean? But sex is so much enjoyable when it's with somebody you love and you trust. Oh, man. Run into a fine little chick, getting her phone number, hooking up with her, going over to her house and getting with her, and then leaving. That could be fun. But none of that compares to having somebody who you love, trust, and care about. And that's your person. You dealing with them and they're dealing with you one-on-one, you and that person. That sex is the best sex. Somebody you've been having sex with for years, who knows you, who you know, that's the best experience. That's better than a one-night stand. That's a lot better than that. Because when you run into a one night stand, when you run into a chick who look real good. See, because we as men, let's keep it real for a minute, 1 second before we head on to the next one. Let's keep it real for a second as we all men. You ever had a chick that you was desiring physically, sexually? You just wanted her?
Yeah.
Throwing my hands up. I done lusted. You ever had that situation happen?
Yesterday.
Okay. So, you ever had a chick you lusted over and then you finally got your hands on her? Because it's easy when you lust over somebody and then you finally get your hands on them and you have sex with them and say it don't work out. And then you sitting back like, man, I should have never done that. Or they giving you problems now. I wish I wouldn't have went down that road. I wish I wouldn't have paid her no attention. I should have never even spoke to you, kind of thing. You ever had those kind of arguments with those people? Yeah. See, but the thing is, when it's somebody who you love, you invested your time into, somebody who you built a relationship and a foundation with, you want to be with that person because the person you having a one night stand with, we'll say a whole lot of stuff to get you. Hey, I'm not going to give up all the secrets, y'all. This is just one. We'll say a whole lot when we want to get it. You ever did that? Like you said, you lusted? There's some women I lusted for, man. I done said some stuff like, baby, I do this, I do that. I'm telling you, and then you get it. And then once you get it,
You don't want it no more.
you laying in the bed next to her, pretending to sleep. Yeah, oh yeah. See, that's a one night stand. That's a person who you just happen to hook up with. But when it's somebody who you love and you have sex, oh, now it's time to hug. Now it's time to cuddle and go lay on my chest, lay on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's go look at some TV now and then go do it again. When it's somebody you love, it's a different situation, man. It's a different outcome. It's a different way you interact with somebody who you love.